Good day to you. I'm actually starting my day off here. I had this like insights. Thank you, birds. Thank you, life. And I know that, we're off in our reality here, and I'm just so grateful for what I have. Things are just happening left and right for us. But I was getting this that, we're all going into this October time, no matter where you're at in this world. And, September was such a emotional a month. It was a very big emotional time. It was very much emotional in our story and in our knowings and the wisdom that came to us, right? That there was a lot of like, what can I do with this? Opening up my garage here. What can we do about our life here? And, those emotions got really triggered rightly. So now, October, I'm noticing like my husband is going to have to work many days in a row. I'm going to have fairs that I'm going to be in, spiritual fairs, and I'm going to have these moments where it's like, day after day after day. And then I was thinking, my kid works sometimes 6 days in a row. It's like all these people that just work so hard, and I want to honor you. But the thing is, though, sometimes after we do something emotional, spiritual, we have to do something physical. And so if you're going to be having a schedule that is like so physical, watch your triggers, because I was also getting the other insight of triggers. Sometimes we're triggered because we got to work so hard or so many days in a row. But then the trigger might be that, our anxiety, our stress might be thinking that we're not going to get any time. Right? We're not going to get any time to rest. And so our trigger might be that, the email didn't come through right. But the thing is, though, the domino is that we had many days in a row and that we're fear that we don't have any rest. But remember, we don't know what the future is. And sometimes even if you take just a few more minutes getting out of the car, if you take a few more moments getting out of bed, not hours, just moments, and you just take that little bit more sip of that coffee in a slower way. Sometimes, you know what? Those are the moments we need. Natasha Venter.